What's up, YouTube? So, sorry I haven't posted in a minute about the Colorshift DRL. Sorry, had a brain fart. But I'm gonna tell you, it was frustrating. I started about 4:30 that Friday. Sorry, I'm waiting for my child to show up. So, I started 4:30 Friday. Had to stop about 11 o'clock Friday night. Didn't eat dinner. Got some rest because I was up at midnight. Go to work at 2. Had worked 12 hours. Went straight into, getting the bumper off, getting the headlights off, trying to get the headlights apart. Now, one of the headlights I put in the oven at 240 for 20 minutes, and it seemed to be a little bit easier. Now, if I ever have to do this again, I will be re-putting it back into the oven to get it a little bit softer. Now, the second headlight, I did a heat gun, but the heat gun kind of broke on me. Yeah, so that was a frustrating part. Now, I got FlashTech's V.3 DRL and Halo kit off of eBay for 160 bucks. The kit itself, now I'm going to compare this kit with Diode Dynamics and Oracle's. As far as the LEDs, Diode Dynamic and Oracle's LEDs are made, their kits made only for Dodge Chargers. That is the way the LED boards are, as far as securely putting them in, using the bracket, using the T20 screw. FlashTech, their LEDs, from what I was told by one of their techs, is those LEDs are used in other applications than a Dodge. So it's a universal type fit. The problem or issue that I was having is, and again, I'm a newbie. This is the first for me. Yes, I researched. Yes, I read. I watched videos. And it's the, the videos with the music in the background and someone doing commentary and, halfway know what they're talking about. So, yeah. So, putting the LEDs in, finally got the headlights apart. I got the LEDs in, but they weren't fitting securely under the bracket. There, in which FlashTech does not show. Now, this is not a bad review towards FlashTech, okay? At all. I'm just going off of details, okay? Actually, their support, their lead tech, Steven, has been awesome with answering all my questions. I know I've been bugging him, but him and I spoke for about a good 30 minutes, and I'm going to tell you, he broke down how the system works, like as simple as possible for me to understand, and how things are supposed to go. I got the LEDs in, but they seem to keep sliding out of the bracket. So I, tightened down the bracket, as tight as I could, so forth. Well, then I noticed that one of the harnesses, basically what the kit came with is you have 6 LEDs. There's 3 per headlight, and then the 2 halos. Well, each LED has to run off a driver. And then the drivers, which you'll have 6 drivers of those little boxes, will go, mine went into a 3-to-1 harness and then a 4-to-1 harness. And then those pigtails, or those single leads, go to the controller. Either you have the IR remote, which came with the kit, but I upgraded to the Wi-Fi controller, where you could work it from your phone. We'll get to that in a minute. So the next day, I finally put a stop to it about 11 o'clock. I was tired, exhausted, got some sleep, woke up about 8 o'clock, got straight to it, had a friend of mine come over, help me out. So what I noticed is on the RGB, okay, this is not RGBW. Again, I was a newbie. I didn't know but RGB is red, green, blue. All right, laugh all you want, call me stupid, dummy, whatever. But RGBW is red, green, blue, white. Well, again, it's going with the flow of things, you know, first timer, average Joe. So I noticed on the wires there is green, red, blue, and then there's a black. Well, the black is a V plus, which is like a common positive, that is the positive, and the red, green, blue are the negatives, and that's how they get the lights or the colors. What I noticed is one harness was green, red, blue, black. The other harness, it was blue, red, green, black. So needless to say, when I hooked everything up, okay, as far as I put the LEDs in, I took them out to the car, I plugged up the controller. When I got it going, I'd have, let's say, on one headlight, I would have 2 LEDs, green, and one was red. So I'm thinking, this is not right. So I had to take the end parts, which I had to cut off anyways. I separated it. I did one at a time, put it to you know, a metal piece, or grounded it for the lights to show. And a green wire, I did a green wire, it turned green. I did another green wire, the other headlight turned blue. So okay, fixed the problem. So got everything hooked back up, and next thing I know, the LEDs would not turn off. Come to find out, one of the drivers are bad. Now that could have been my fault, and the reason why that is because I ran my power, and I'll do another video. I'm still messing with this. They're not fully functional right now. I'm still trying to get things figured out. I got a new driver on the way, but I just wanted to give you guys an update on this, and you know, because I didn't want to leave you guys hanging as you know, as long as I have already. And I do appreciate all the comments. Again, I didn't get a chance to get the headlights painted. I was so frustrated with this, especially Saturday with the wiring. I mean, I wanted to give up, but just kind of took a step back, you know, take a breather and a deep breath, and went back to it. So but again, thanks guys for all of the comments. I might be doing some other things with that spray paint. I got it off of eBay. No, that's not her. But I got it off of eBay. It's pretty cheap, about 30 so bucks for the kit. It comes with primer, the base coat, and clear. Probably the best that I've gotten yet out of the different ones that I've gotten or have, you know, tried. So I got the lights put back on, got them resealed, and I noticed like the LEDs were like turning off when I had them on, and I'm thinking, well, you know, what the heck? So what I did is, and I didn't know this and didn't think about it, but I put electrical tape behind it because I was thinking that where the solder points were from the wire to the LED were touching the metal piece where the LEDs sit in the headlight. So which that seemed to fix the problem, plus made it a little bit more secure or snugged in the bracket. When I got that fixed, got the headlights put together, plugged them back up. Now, again, my dumb self, I had a 30 amp inline fuse from the power before, where I had it plugged up to the terminal, the fuse box terminal where the positive lead or whatever is in there, so you can jump your car. Well, when I pulled the power out of the box, it sparked, which blew the fuse. But again, system worked, everything was good to go, and I ran into that problem. So again, that was my fault. Now, do I think the design of FlashText could be a little bit better? Okay, kind of like Dial Dynamics and Oracle. So I got everything put back together. You know, I mean, the lights work. Still waiting on this driver. Now, one thing I did notice is when I was taking my bumper off. Now, I've never done anything to my car. I've had any work done to my car for this to happen. Now, there are 2 top screws on each end of the fender on the inside. If you pop the hood, all right, and you run your fingers all the way down to the end, there's these 2 screws. Well, I pulled the passenger side out, and then I was getting the driver. Well, the driver's side bolt was halfway out of my fender. And then there's 2 bolts. You got to take the inner liner. There was 3 of the plastic push rivets or plastic tabs, whatever you want to call them. Took those out. There's 3 7mm screws for the brake duct that cools the braking or cools the brakes that sit in front of the tires, both sides. And then there's 2 more bolts on the inside of the fender where the fenders meet. And they're probably about a good 3 inches apart. I mean, I got fat fingers. But one of those were loose also. And then I had a component inside the headlight, which was loose as well. So I guess from all the vibration, the bumps, whatever, potholes that I try not to hit. So I went back over everything, tightened stuff down. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna wait for this driver to show up. Also got some LED, the Oracle side marker LEDs. They actually showed up today. I might be able to get them installed, I'm not sure. But what I'm gonna be doing probably tomorrow, probably gonna get the bumper off. I think I kind of crossed some wires trying to rewire because I had ordered a Bluetooth controller. XK Glow Chrome. It's got a 2-zone. By far that I've seen, it's pretty cool. It's very easy. You can put it in like camera mode to change like the palette of whatever, excuse me, but you can put it in camera mode, and let's say you got, you know, something red in front of you, but it's a different red, and you can put the camera, well, it will match the red the best that it can to you know, with the color scheme. So, but I'll show you guys that and put links in it later. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's happening. So yeah. But again, I mean, it's you know, nothing bad on Flash Tech. I'm not, you know, throwing them under the gutter, under the bus. You know, a lot of it was, you know, my fault. A lot of it's me not knowing. So once I get this driver, get it plugged up, you know, get it working again, I will do another video of the lights, show you how bright they are. And that is one thing, the LEDs are bigger. I don't know if that makes a difference. Bigger is not always better, but they are bigger. There's 3 of them per. So but yeah, I'll go over all the details with the controller, the wires, how I did it, the bumper, how I took it off. Very easy. I can do it now in like, what, 5 minutes since I've done it the first time. So yeah, sorry guys. Sorry to kind of disappoint you, especially with the painting of the headlights. Now, I am debating about maybe getting Diode Dynamics LED chips. If that is the case, then I will paint the inside of the headlight. If I decide to do it, not sure. So, but I got a few other things coming in here in a couple weeks. I'll get all that installed, do another video for you guys. But I hope you like. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a good weekend. It's Friday. Waiting for my son. Now tell me how retarded this woman is. Sorry, I'm not saying any names. So she texts me, it's 5:42 Eastern Standard Time, Friday in Georgia. Oh, and it's 78 degrees outside, by the way. So she texts me at 5:13, asked me where I was at, and I told her I was here, just pulling up. And she said, okay, we're on the way. And I asked, oh, you haven't left yet? And she's like, yeah, duh. Well, I know it takes generally almost an hour, give or take, depending on traffic. And there's no traffic where she's at. So I say about 6 o'clock or so, she's lying. Oh yeah, straight up lying. But baby mama drama, what can you expect? So yeah, that's why I keep looking to see if she's coming. and nothing. So, all right, guys, but hope you enjoy. You know, got any comments, you know, anything you want to see in my next video. I'll be doing the bumper, the lights, the controller, the LEDs, the wires, all that good stuff, you know, methods that I used, you know, that I've learned from other videos and so forth. But, you know, leave your comments, so forth. Let me know, and I'll do my best. Again, apologize. Again, thank you for watching my channel. And I'll keep you guys posted on my other stuff coming in. All right, guys, y'all have a good weekend. Peace. Have some people walking up. Ooh. All right.